Hey everybody, welcome back. It's IXION. Hope you're having a great day today. We got the tech lab here, which actually has an event for us, and I haven't clicked it yet, so let's take a look and see what it is. Agents of Death. We now have enough data to analyze the Piranesi's drones. The associated research project can be launched in the tech lab. So that's a pretty interesting looking drone. Okay, cool. So we can acknowledge that drone threat analysis upgrade is now available in the Piranesi. So we're learning everything we can to protect ourselves from that. And we also just got the algae farm research as well done. So it allows for the creation of automatic harvesting of up to 4 algae plantations using a moderate amount of water to produce a large amount of food. So how big are you? This might be more space efficient. I might want to take a look at reducing how much food we're generating. Now, I have turned the mushroom wall back on. And if we're going to do this, we should do it in this sector. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and start breaking down fields. Although I don't know if this is... the reason I'm doing it this way instead of just doing the whole thing is because if we don't have enough space to... we don't have enough space to store all these alloys that we're getting from this, then I want the farms that I haven't clicked yet to remain. I want them to stay operational. So we now reduced by... Yep, these. Wait, are you still taking stuff out of here? Oh. I didn't click all of them. I only wanted to click a few. It appears as though I clicked one too many, but it's fine. So again, I wanted to make sure that the fields that I didn't click were still operational. So I guess we might as well just go all the way. So let's just do it. And we'll see them take these fields away. It's really early in the harvest anyway, so this is like the perfect time to do that. We'll just go ahead and tear down the building. And there's 157 alloys in here and 84 food. So a little bit ways to go there, but the algae farm, this is what I want it to be, and it looks like it's maybe more space efficient here. We might be all right. I just need to know how big these algae farms are. That's pretty much it. I would like to focus on batteries today, if possible. We need all of our cycles, at least 5 sectors will have backup power for 5 cycles, is what it says. I'm worried that if I open the sixth sector, then this will change to having 6 sectors having, that many. So I don't know if that's the way it'll do it, but I'm thinking maybe it will be. Getting enough storage for alloys here, a little bit of an issue. Let me see. Let's actually go ahead and do this, and we'll bring this to max, because I would like to convert this. So this is sector 4, and we want sector 4 now to have less. Yes, please send them all to sector 5 immediately. And then 5, still have a homeless problem over here. Still have to work on that. Population, domestic quarter there. And then I think we're going to go ahead and flip this on. It's time to use the alloys we have and get this homeless problem solved. There's over 100 people here. If I build that plus this, that should take care of our homeless pretty well. Plus, we're still opening these cryopods because we still have to open up to 2,000 of them. So we're going to have over 3,000 people in our dome pretty quickly here. And if I got this extra mess hall, I might as well put it to the test. Speaking of that, let's have the mess halls even better than they are, and we'll get another upgrade for them. So there we go. And then the cell housing, the capacity can increase by 30%. This is great. Just jam them all in there. What's the structural repurposing for the gateway here? Electronics cost required to unlock new sectors is reduced by 30%. I mean, we only have 1 left, but it's a 30% decrease. So we go from 8 to 5 being required. Maybe, I don't know how it's going to round it, but we'll get that too. Okay, we'll get that going too. And then I guess I just overrided this, so we'll do that. Okay. Now the Piranesi also has a new upgrade here. This is that drone threat analysis, so we're absolutely going to want to do that too, just to make sure we are fully prepared. And if I go back to the map, you see we have this. Active missile countermeasure is on the screen. Anyone else notice that in the last video? I probably got comments. You guys notice everything. Like every little thing, you guys notice these things, right? Because when you're playing the game, your focus is like a little bit more narrowed. You have something you want to do, and you're kind of focused on that thing you're doing, and then you move on to the next thing. And it's even worse when you're creating a video, and then even worse when you're live streaming, because you also are focusing on the entertainment value of it, or the content element. What am I going to say? How am I going to say it, etc. Right? And so you guys who can passively sit back and watch, sometimes I envy you a little bit, because you get to enjoy it just like I do, but you get to notice so many more things that I miss. That's just the way it goes. P37. Desolation. Readings from P37 are unusual. The planet has a high level of radioactivity, and its diameter and position in the CRUC system, aka the Crux system as I've been saying, seem to contradict theoretical models. Topographical analysis of its surface revealed the presence of a huge crater. The team says, we've landed on P37 in the crater that we have named Desolation. The ground here seems to be made of glass, or at least a glass-like substance, possibly obsidian, and the crater's rim is razor sharp. Telluric formations within the crater resemble waves frozen in time. We think we can pull some interesting data from sediment analysis, or we could try to discover what impacted here. Okay. I mean, do I have... Yeah, let's establish that infrastructure, right? I think I like that. Yeah, analyze large amount of data. Let's do it. Same thing we've been doing the whole damn time. We will send it from, I think, we'll send it from 2. You should have quite a bit in 2, I think. Actually, 3 has a lot, too. What's the sector? I would love to be able to hover over top of this and see a breakdown of all the sectors. Like how many resources are in that sector. And maybe that's what this is. Oh, maybe that's what this is. I think this is actually what it is. See, you probably would have pointed that out if I hadn't taken the time to look, right? So resources available. So there's a lot of available in 3. There's nothing available in 2. So that's where we want to pull it. So we'll get Mule. Live up to its name and do it. Mule. Go send them the alloys so that they can create themselves a nice infrastructure to study that interesting little world. Probes. Silicon, yep. And ice, yep. Get there. Go get some of that. Okay, housing is going up. So I think today we're gonna have the housing problem solved. I would like to have the housing problem solved today. With this gone, I need to focus though. I can't just sit there on the map screen. We are definitely losing food now. So I need food. Algae farm. We have enough electronics in here to build this, I believe. And we have enough room for a road to go through here too. So maybe the road can lead to different things. I really don't know what that's gonna mean. Maybe we'll build it. Maybe we'll build it here instead. If there's no room to put anything, then we just have the algae farms. You know, we'll close the gap. But if there is room, then now I have a way to get a road into here. And then I don't have to interfere with this. So we definitely want a high priority construction for this. We definitely need electronics to be sent to the sector for this. I don't know what the algae farm individual... Is this 3? We're in 3, right? No, we're in 4. 4. You can lose yourself in these sectors, I tell you. Let's make sure there are 2 in this sector. There we go. I don't know if we're going to need electronics for the expansions to this, but if this is really productive and looking really good, we could then ditch this once we get our supply built up, and we can turn this into an algae farm as well, potentially getting even better infrastructure over in this area. Potentially doing even better here. If there's room, I also have space for some housing. I got space for the church. I think I actually have space for the church here. Right there. Oh, that's beautiful. If we can get this to work, if we can get that to work, I'd like to. Because every sector has these guys, right? And I want to get them their temple. Okay. So algae fields. How big are you? Not bad. And you only need to be 4. So I could do, yeah. So there's room. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! You're not gonna let me do it. The church. Wait, the church is only 3 wide, isn't it? 4 wide. Oh, damn it! There's no way to do this, is there? Oh, is there any way? Is there any way I could arrange this to get the church in there and this? It's only one tile. I wonder if I remove that one. Let me just see something really quick. We've done this before, and I want to see if I can game this out. If I go there, it's 4 wide. Means I can't put anything back there. 1, 2. Maybe. I think this is a maybe. If I go, I would need to get rid of this one. If I go like this, 1, 2. No, man. I can't get them both. Unless I remove, like, if we replace this right now, we could probably do it, right? We replace this. It's got a decent harvest. If I tear it down, all of this will be in storage. I think it's worth it. 2 algae farms in here is going to be a lot better. 4 algae plantations using moderate amount of water. I just don't know what their yield is. Oh, it's right here. 4 water into 4.7 food per cycle with an automatic harvest every 5 cycles, which is faster than the normal fields, which is every 10 cycles, right? Yeah, 1.5 water into 1.6 food. So it's basically a 1-to-1 ratio, but it harvests every 10 cycles. This one, better than a 1-to-1 for sure, and it harvests faster. So this is absolutely an upgrade. So do we risk having little food for a while and redo all of this? I think so. I think so. I think we tear this down. Yep. I think we dismantle this and we dismantle this too. I'm going to do it. Dismantle the whole thing. Take it down. We should have stuff to harvest in here immediately. We wipe the whole board with this. Let's get rid of these crew quarters because they're in the way. And we look at setting up a much more efficient system here. And you know what? Sector 4 also needs just a little bit more battery power. I could put the battery right here, though. Build a battery right here, too. Yeah. So we'll do that. Come on. Oh, you got to take this stuff away, guys. Come on. Take the stuff away, please. Please remove it. I need storage for that. This waste storage. Temporarily, your alloys. Go. Just bring the alloys in here really quickly. Yep, there it goes. Tear it down. Okay, I want to start on this side, though. So if you guys could maybe empty that out really fast, I would very much appreciate it. There you go. Done. Okay, now we could maybe remove this road all the way to there, but that's as far as I can go. Until I replace these houses with the domestic houses, and then, of course, I don't even need this many, so maybe we do that first. We can do that first. Let's tear that down too. We're just going to do a whole lot of construction in here, aren't we? All right, start with the population. Nomadic quarters. We don't even have homeless at the moment, so we can just delay that. We don't need it. Come on, get rid of it. Okay, stop. Now we want the algae farms. We are going to be really tight on food for a while here. If I place you here, how big was that? I'm hoping I can get, it's like 5, right? Does it say? It doesn't say till it's built. That's the problem. I should have left it so I could see the dimensions. It doesn't matter. We need to build it anyway, so let's hurry up. Chop, 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 chop. I'm hoping I can put them long ways and just in a row like this. That's what I'm hoping it'll let me do. Because this is absolutely the agricultural section. Yep, right here. And actually, research-wise, we should probably go in and get that happening. Also, we now need that. So let's make sure I get that on the schedule as well. I would look at my science on the map, and maybe I guess we will because it's paused while we look at it. But I'm really focused on food more than anything right now. P41. Resonance. Croc P41 is a telluric planet with a small quantity of water. Present as ice. There are many large black telluric formations across its surface. The atmosphere of P41 is heavy with cloud cover, and storms envelop the planet, scouring it with solid aluminum rain. That is actually pretty wild. Aluminum rain. Okay. Eden has noted a formation of particular interest. Okay, so there's a lot of soil. It's very Earth-like there, right? Lots of different formations around, right? This is Newton team. We've landed near Site 0. We should be protected from the aluminum rain here. And we have located the formation of an unknown origin and are commencing exploration of the site. Feel free to do so, team. That's crazy. Aluminum rain, I love it. All right. Before I make this, before I commit to that, I have to make sure that we have a good amount of food. And this place is where we send a lot of our ice. So we have 100 ice there. There's more ice storage there. And I can repurpose this hydrogen to be ice later if I just move the hydrogen out of here. And then I can get one of these little guys. Once I move this back to waste, I can get one of these little guys to... I actually don't have enough waste, really. There's some in here, but there's not 50. So until we get 50... Yeah, all right. No, these are going to make waste too, though. Okay, these are 4x6. Oh, you suck. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, that's so clean, though. Gotta do it. I'm taking you out of here. Sorry, gotta do it. You, gone. You are gone. And you are gone. All these houses are getting demolished. And while they're getting demolished, I need the road there, unfortunately. So, darn it. This one will go first. Actually, let's stop building this road. I don't need it there just yet. I just need enough to tear these two down. We'll go ahead and get the domestic housing put in right there. Get that being prioritized. But now that this is broken down, we can now go in and... I need to tear that out. A mixed reception. Hang on. A group of recently awakened survivors from the Entimenanki are receiving a cold welcome from the Tiqqun crew. Those from the Protagoras have not forgotten how UN forces killed many of their crewmates. You can send the crew member from the Entimenanki for psychiatric treatment to ensure their docility. Any employee showing signs of animosity towards another employee will be sent to a care center for psychiatric rehabilitation. A little rivalry may never hurt. I mean, we can have like a firm hand kind of thing, right? I don't know. I mean, this is like everything, right? This is right here. This is targeting just the Entimenanki. This is like anyone, right? We want to kind of make sure that people are like, hey, man, that was before, all right? Everything is different now. That's kind of what this is. This is like anybody, regardless of what side, going for psychiatric rehabilitation, okay? Fine. We'll do that. So this is getting built. This is getting torn down. Very good. I want to now eliminate this. That can go away now. We'll redo the road. But the more important thing we build is this. So now I want to do this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so clean. It's so clean. It needs to be a thing. All right. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That works really well too. And then there's enough room for this and more. That's very good. Isn't it? It's very good. We can then build another food algae farm right next to this here. These are 4 wide. Yep. So it can fit right next to... Oh, that's so clean. Come on. You can't even... Ah. It's so good. Let's rock and roll. It won't be quite the same. We're going to have to do a little bit of a different pattern, but we have room up here. The problem with this, though, I do have one problem, and that's I can't get a road back here. Let's have them... We'll pause that for a second. Let's get at least one of these operational first. I need to have everything pumped into here. So, yep, all the alloys, just pump them into there. And then we'll have this go there so that we can get these alloys out. Then we'll move this road behind. And we'll have room now for more of these houses to be along the backside, as well as potentially placing... Yeah, mushroom wall will be there. That's possible right there. And then also the housing. Oh, that's so like there's no room at all. It doesn't need, I mean, what I mean is there doesn't need any room at all, you know? Very cool. So that's very nice. I like this a lot. And we'll go ahead and have that road put in like that. Finally starting to build this. Seems good. Yep. Food is going to dwindle, though. We have to hurry on that. All right. P41 is done. P37 is on. We've got the resources there, so they're going to keep going with that. All right. So, resonance. The team reports that the telluric formation is circular in shape and has steep sides. They've begun mapping the numerous tunnels that lead inside it. Initial reports suggest that these were not created by natural phenomena, but dug intentionally. Continued behavioral analysis of the team is registering breaches of Dolo's safety protocol, as well as metaphysical and psychological aberrations. One crew member appears to have removed their protective helmet, convinced that the air in the tunnels was breathable. Accounting for P41's atmosphere, their remaining lifespan is estimated to be 37 minutes. So they can breathe? They can breathe for 37 minutes? Is that it? Oh, gosh. Okay. Override security protocols for the Newton team. Commencing DDoS attack, flooding Eden Vigilance Network. The Newton's team will be able to act without constraint, independent of Dolo's protocol. That doesn't sound very good. Continue exploring the formation, implementing strict psychological monitoring. We probably should. Like, they're kind of crazy, right? Lifespan is estimated at 37 minutes. Let's do strict monitoring on this. I don't want to take any chances. If we're having some sort of psychological thing happen, we got to know. We got to do something about it, all right? They're taking off their helmets, damn it. Who knows? At least they didn't put a bacteria in their lungs. More silicon over there. Let's go get it. We have 17 electronics, man. We're getting very close to being able to open up that next sector. I do worry, though, that opening up the next sector is going to lead to a negative balance on hull integrity like this, right? I'm a little bit worried about that. All right, we now have at least one field up and running. Everything seems good. I am debating actually putting this back here because of the space that everything is occupying here. If I was to place this back here, because it fits really well, it's so clean, then I could have the rest of them just flow down. And that would be really good. I would just have this here, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, which leaves this entirely open and a road. Or I close it all off, and I don't want to do that. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to place this here, and maybe even here. That way we have 1 here, 2, 3, and then 4. And then this whole thing is open. Like, there's possibilities here, and I like that a lot. So we're going to get on that. I think the reason why this isn't happening is because there's only one dude to construct at a time out of these workshops. I thought there were 2.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I thought there were 2 dudes, but there aren't 2 dudes. If I make another workshop, which is really, really fast, really quickly, if I make another one and then delete it once this is done, I could then get these farms built very quickly. So I'm going to make one more workshop here, have this be a high priority construction, and this will allow me to build multiple buildings at once, tear down structures, etc. a lot faster, just to get this up and operational. Our food is dropping very fast. I don't like this at all. That being said, though, we are now going to be getting automatic yield every 5 cycles instead of 10.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And it's more than a 1-to-1 ratio, a much better of a ratio. So this is going to work better than like 1 1/5 of the other farms. 1 1/6, I think, is what it was, but fine. P37. Let's take a look. P37 was, until recently, a gas giant. A nuclear reaction of immense magnitude dissipated the planet's gas and vitrified its formerly liquid core. That's crazy. This event caused P37 to deviate from its natural orbit. There is no evidence that this was triggered by a collision with an asteroid or other celestial body. Our theory suggests it was caused by an external intervention. Telling you to say that this is like a man-made thing? Kind of wild. You get 75 science for that. Pretty good. Speaking of science, we actually research so fast now that I sometimes forget we're not researching anything. Because I'm like too busy going to doing other things, right? Let me actually pause it really quick. And I mean, we could make probes faster and have them cost less, right? Should have been doing this all the time. Oh, let's just do that once. At least one of those, man. Battery tiers. We could... Power capacity could be increased by 20%. That would be very good. I'd like to get to tier 3, but I think for now... Yeah, lithium sulfur batteries. We'll get those. I do wish I could just... I think the reason is because you can only get one going actively and then queue one up. You can't, like, queue multiple ones up. And I've tried doing that early on in the series, and it definitely didn't work. You can't queue up multiple researches. It's only one in the queue. You have to constantly monitor it, and I think that was the reason, ultimately, for it being bad. Turns out nobody's homeless in Sector 4, but everybody's hungry. Uh-oh. Wow. Everybody's hungry. Well, that is a problem, isn't it? There's not enough food to go around, so that makes sense. So they missed their mealtime, and yeah, we'll look at fixing that the best we can. This little road here, I think this is where I'm going to do it, actually. Let's bring that up. We don't need any more housing, and if we do, we'll just replace these with the bigger ones. So 4 is good on housing. At least it seems like it is. So we'll keep running with it. Food. Algae farm. We put it here instead, right? And that way we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave this open, right? For more buildings. Maybe even another algae farm. We could do 3 of them in this area, maybe. I do want to make sure that I have the water to deal with it. I mean, I have 1,000 ice, great, but am I producing enough water to keep up with the algae farms? Because these take more water too. So we'll see. This is going in. 198 food. Ugh. We need to distribute food. They're going to start getting really angry at me. Although trust is, I mean, everybody's very happy, probably because of the propaganda. It's a good research to have, propaganda. Can we do it better? Additional 1 stability for sectors that have over 800 crew. Those are the ones that are going to get really pissed, so maybe that's worth it. Although, the Exo Fighting Dome provides +1 stability to the sector, and the bonus can be extended to each sector connected to a train station. I really do want to get this. Let me get that. Oh, did I interrupt something? I interrupted something. I did the full research instead of the queue. What was it that we did? Was it, oh, shoot. I don't remember what was happening. Because I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I did, but I didn't, and I had to look at the footage to know for sure. Well, let's just think about the things I would want, right? Waste treatment center using less alloys. I still want that. Sorry, alloys costing fewer waste. I still want that. So let's queue that up. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I'll look at the footage, and I'll just make sure I queue it up later. 1, 2, 3... Could go all the way across and just do 4 like that, which leaves enough room for 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. Nah, we're not gonna be able to get another algae farm in there. Not unless I do it like this. This is probably the only way we get another algae farm in there if I do that. But if I do this, I leave this area more open to build more things here. Which is good, because I need a battery as well. I could put another big battery right there. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can put a big battery, right here in this little gap. It's so clean, and it opens this whole thing up. I love it. Let's do it. Okay, so that means that this workshop kind of needs to go now, because it's in the way of where I want the road to be. And so I'm going to let it kind of construct a few of these. Actually, it's probably fine. We just tear it down right now. Yeah, we'll tear this down, and we'll go ahead and put the road right there where I want it to be, is right here. Yep, like that, and then right there. And so this gives me the battery. It gives me room for another one, maybe. It makes this road go up in here. We can now get the whole temple, as well as this layer 2. Very good.
A new request awaits your attention.
All right, I think we're going to be fine on food, especially after this is up and running. So, excellent. Let's take a look at Sector 5, who is very unhappy. I wonder what complaints they have. All right, a crew member, Adrian Borgia, has died from a lack of nutrition, starvation. It's only been like 5 cycles. Come on now. If these conditions continue, further deaths will follow and productivity will be impacted. Pledge to have 132 units of food stored at Sector 5 within 15 cycles. I can do that. So all I want to do now is go into Sector 5 and say, hey, guys, can we have 115? Come on now. 132 food. I need to have another storage for it then. Okay. Need another storage for food. I guess I could put it right here. Yeah. We have electronics in here, so I'm not sure it's necessary to have a whole big one like that. Just a little one would be fine. We'll build that, make it a high priority construction, make that food storage. I've now told every sector that is going to have food to bring it here, so I'm hoping that they send it. There's just not enough food to send, so that's the problem. Maybe I won't be able to get enough food in there. Maybe I'll have to go back on my word. I hope not, but maybe. All right, you don't have anywhere else to go. Science-wise, I think we're done. So we send you back to the Tiqqun, I guess. And then Kruk P41. Thanks to intensive psychological and medical follow-up, the Newton team was able to conclude the study. Thanks to intensive follow-up. Good. We got the right decision there. Solid aluminum particles carried by the winds of P41 created the network of tunnels. The erosive process has transformed the topography, topography, as opposed to the construction of letters, of the planet. When the particles collide with each other inside the tunnels, their reverberation generates a low-frequency vibration. When this passes through the inner ear, it alters human neural activity. Now we know. Okay, I think we just leave the planet. Because doing this just sounds stupid now. So, leave the planet. Get 46. And then, I mean, we already know what happens, so let's not chance it. Tons of silicon. I'm going to get some more iron on the list, because we are very low on the storage of iron. And we don't really need as much anymore. So I could maybe repurpose some of the iron storage we have, let's say in 2, and maybe get additional storage for something else. Let's say more alloys. Probably a good idea. Or even more polymers. Yes, more polymers. Because we're producing a lot of them now. So we can get more polymers here, and then we can store them and spend them as we go. The Tiqqun now has all available solar panels done. That is it. So we are going to have 976 power, and that is it. We can, however, build this. The drone jammer disrupts drone targeting systems by flooding BMS frequencies with false data. That goes on the outside. So we're going to do that because that's part of defending ourselves later on. Good thing I went ahead and saw that, right? Because I totally didn't up until right now. So good. I think now with these 2 algae farms running, full steam ahead, we should have enough to build up food. So let's build up the food supply, right? Let's make sure we build that up. And I'm thinking cryopods here. We're going to change this to food so we can actually store more. And then this food one is going to turn into a cryopod storage. Just going to swap those basically. And we've got 2866 people. We're taking a look and seeing extra hours in Sector 5. So can we move anybody? We can move a few from each. We can't move many. So let's do like 1 from everyone. Say Sector 5, we'll go 5 from you, 5 from you, 5 from you, 5 from you. And that will offset the balance of workers there and bring us up. So that's going to be good. But all these dense housing, right? These big ones, there's no space between them at all.
Population transfer complete.
It's like Legos. I don't know why they don't have food in here though. I guess it's, yeah, I mean, we have 5 sectors open. We need like at least 70, probably 50, 70 food in each one. So that's why we just don't have it. This is a meal cycle too. So we're probably going to see people being pissed at us shortly. But as long as the trust isn't going down, I'm all right with it. Is that it? That's it for science. We're done. Yeah. Newton team, return to Tiqqun. We are all done with science in this sector. So the only thing left to do is build up the batteries, open up the cryopods. Apparently we've only done 1179. I thought we did more than that. Have we done more than that? I could have swore we've done more than that. There is actually 110 of them in Sector 3. We should now reduce the number in Sector 3 to minimum so that they will be redistributed to Sector 1. That's why we're not opening them anymore. Same thing with 5. They don't have any. And so now that I make this a minimum, and 4 doesn't have them anyway. So now all of them that are stored in 3 will get pushed, hopefully evenly, to the other sectors to open them up. And that, of course, will allow these, I think, to... this should be emptied. Oh. Okay, you are cryo. And then 4 is going to send them off to 5 and 1 as well. Okay. We're going to start opening up more pods. Oh, boy. That means we need even more food. I just got to be curious here. Can I fit another one in here? So this is the same size. So assuming we do one here, we can then do 1, 2. No, just 2. We can't even get 3. So this has to be other things, which is fine. We could do housing. We could do more. Honestly, I could do like insect farms or something if I need it, but we could actually get manufacturing here too, potentially, or more storage. We have a need for more storage probably too. Let's shift this back to waste. And then we need to move to have 3. Sector 3 is our other food zone, right? And there is a lot of food possibilities here. Maybe even getting 3 of them. We could maybe get 3 of them. I don't want to break these down yet, though, because it's just risky, right? I mean, I guess if I break it down now, we will harvest the food that's inside. That will give me a harvest right now. Yeah. We have Exo Fighting Dome here. Where was I going to put that? It's enormous. It's enormous. And it fits right here in Sector 5. No way. It's like perfect. Oh, Sector 5. Do you want to have an Exo Fighting Dome? Does that seem like an important thing to place here? When we have a food shortage, people can fight them. We can fight over the food. If I place algae farms in here, I have to put a fusion. I have to put fusion processing and all that stuff in here. I don't want to do that. Maybe we save the fighting pits for the final sector. And we could also open that up now, because we're going to have... We're already a worker shortage. I think I'm going to wait on the fighting pits. It's really sweet. We can do it. But I'm going to wait on that. Let's do insect farms. Maybe that's what we were doing, right? I think at some point we were doing it, because we're already at 11. So we were doing it at some point. Stockpiles hold 20% more resources. That's probably good. Send more. Yeah, we'll get that queued up too. That's the small stockpiles though. Workshops. I think power overloads having a lower chance of generating accidents would have been great before, but we really didn't have any accidents. So it's not really that big of a deal, is it? Kind of, yeah, we did okay. Recovery rate's faster. Recovery rate's faster. I think health center's probably fine the way it is. Hull Temple, praise it. Yes. We got to do that too. Yeah, I mean, polymers in the next zone, right? We can, all the polymers we're going to use for probes in the next zone, right? If we just get the eco probe, then, you know, then the probes just cost 1 polymer. So, okay, we'll get that queued up too. So now it's just about food. Everything is about food now. Isn't it always? We have a negative 18 per cycle to water here. So let's take a look. We're able to make 40 water per cycle. And you are using what? 4 8, 16. So you're using 16. You're using 16. You're producing 40. So why is there a negative 18? This last sector we used 58. 58 water. Why? What else is using the water? I'm confused. 4 algae. I mean, each field uses 4 water. So there must be some mistake in the math there, right? Ah, there it goes.
Under the current administration.
Wait, what did that just say? 30 crew members died during the last cycle. Why? Tiqqun death toll now stands at over 100 under the current administration. Why did 30 people die? It's for the food, right? They're starving? Everybody's starving to death. Shit. On the plus side, as this is bad though, because I bet you this is going to lead to more instability. You're probably going to have a vent now pop up. On the plus side though, that's less mouths to feed as we open more cryopods. Let's pause that. I need to build up food before I open any more cryopods. Pause the cryopods for now. Food is a problem. And this zone is the food sector. So, I mean, I can't add any more buildings for food here. Insect farms is all I got, unless I want to do the crop fields. The only way to fix this would be to... Oh, it's this. This needs to move, man. If I didn't build the church here, then I would have been fine. If I build this, then I have only enough room for 2. I mean, it could be worth it. It is still technically more food production. It's just, I could remove that road, but that road is causing me a headache right now. Get rid of that storage. Maybe make a smaller one. Possibly. I could put you here. Make a smaller storage right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's got to be here then. I have to remove that road, which is not a big deal. If I remove the road, tear down this storage, make a smaller one for waste instead. Put the algae farm here. No, it'd have to be here. I need the road then, don't I? Well, we can make the road curve like that, and then I could put this here. And then have... I don't still only get me 3. It still only get me 3. Maybe more mushroom walls. You know? We have 110 waste in here. So maybe more mushroom... Another mushroom wall here could do it. That would give me more food supply. I think I'll do it. We'll have a mushroom wall there. Bring you up. Go this way. We don't even need the whole thing, but I mean, now we open up the possibility to having like a house right here because we're going to have a mushroom wall. So I could do more housing here. I could do a battery here. We already have 4.4 cycles in this area, so I guess I could make a battery right here, right? If I stick that there, and then I can stick another one there. So we can then take this battery, go like that. Build that battery, and then bring the road back and put another battery there. That's probably fine. This will allow us to make more food. That's everything, man. What else? Without any science, it's really all just a matter of sitting here and gathering as many resources as possible. And we're going to need to also take the cryopods, too. We're going to have to start harvesting cryopods, which I didn't want to do, but I can. If I take a look at the fleet, cryopods could go to Sector 2. I could make 1 ship, just whale, eligible to go and get cryopods, and immediately they just redirect themselves to go do that. So we'll at least have some cryopods being brought in. And then I'd like to, if I can locate any more silicon, I would like to do that. Good source of carbon and ice. So we'll go ahead and do that too. But mostly, this is just a matter of building things and hoping that our food supply goes up. It does say we have a positive balance last cycle, now that the algae farms are pumping and going as fast as it can, I really do think just adding algae here would solve the problem. But it just doesn't solve it fast enough. And, you know, we still have hungry in Sector 5 specifically. So, 5 needs more food. I'm going to have Sector 3 give them some. 2 is going to give them some. And 1 has none still. Okay. Go give them some. Maybe, just maybe, we won't have them starving. And if they do starve, hey, we'll open cryopods and replace them. Which is a bad thing to say, I realize, but that's what we'll do. I think if I just tear the whole thing down. Algae fields, though. How's that spaced out? If I go like this. So we know that the fields are the same as this. So if I start here, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Start over there. 5, 6. Yeah, or I could do it all on the backside, just right here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the other one comes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, hey, that's pretty clean, and it opens up the space too. I kind of like it. Okay, this is really. Says we have a positive balance. I'm gonna wait until we bank up food. I'm not gonna do it. I know we have a positive balance with food. We just have to wait for them to harvest it. And once we do that, it should be all right. I'm actually going to do a premature harvest here just to really get it going because this meal cycle's happening and I want to get that food now in hopes that we can get that food to that sector. Sector 5 has 117 food now. In that sector, there should be no problems feeding those people. There should be no problems with this. We have enough food in stock to do this. And it's all in the mess halls, so you guys should not be complaining after this cycle. Okay. With that done, I'm going to let it run for a little while. I'm going to hopefully gather some more hydrogen because we're going to need it for more power in the future. And we can then, in the next video, open up Sector 6 and get that going. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you. I hope you liked the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.